landed my first developer role, and in this video I'm going to talk about how I did it. So I've been studying front-end web development, basically teaching myself how to code, taking courses, reading a book or two on a serious level since 2015. I've been learning to code for about 3 years now, and I've been unemployed for the past 5 months. And if this is the first video you came across on my channel, welcome. My name is Jenna, and I am a graphic designer, as well as being a self-taught developer. So the position that I got is for an HTML developer role. And basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be coding emails. Now I know that some of you are going to be like, that's kind of a very entry-level position. That's very, elementary, basically. Like, that's easy. That's like, coding in the 90s when websites were made with tables. But to be honest, I think when you're going for a job, there's a lot of things to take into consideration. One is the pay, as well as how the company is, how the company treats you, and how the company culture is. So I have worked at companies where the company culture just doesn't match up with what I am looking for, and I've had a couple examples of that. So like I was saying, I've been unemployed for the past 5 months, and it's been a crazy 5 months, to be honest. And I was laid off at the end of last year. I was laid off 20 days before Christmas, and I was sitting in my car. I think I just got home from somewhere, and I get a text message basically telling me that I was fired. So I was laid off via text message 30 days before Christmas. So that kind of thing, I'm not going to go into more details of my previous job, but that just kind of gives you an idea of how the company culture did not align with what I am looking for and what I feel like I am worth. So take that for what it is, and I encourage others to apply to any job. Just get your foot in the door. It doesn't matter if the tasks that you're doing are very easy, which developing and coding email marketing campaigns is a pretty easy task. But like I said, the company culture seems really great, and the company is also right around the block from my house, and the pay is also well. They also pay well, so that's another good thing. Now, I do have experience with developing HTML emails, and I think that is part of the reason why I got the job. So I applied for the position on Indeed, and the title of the position was Entry-Level HTML Developer. And that little entry-level part scared me because I was a little bit nervous as to what they were willing to pay. Typically, an entry-level job does not pay as well as a junior or senior level. Like I said, I decided to go for it, and it actually worked out. So another thing that I wanted to talk about that actually helped me get the job, and I don't think I would have gotten the job if I hadn't have done this. I actually called the company and showed my interest. So I call the company and I say, hey, my name is Jenna, and I applied to the HTML developer role on Indeed, and I feel like my skill set matches well with, I think it was something like, I read the description, and I think the description matches well with my skill set. I don't know, I have that written down somewhere. It was something along those lines. Like, I feel like the description matches well with my skill set, and I was wondering if there is a hiring manager that I could speak with. And they were nice. They told me, no, there is not, but they told me to send an email to this address, and they gave me the email address. So I emailed them, and I showed my interest, and I think that's really one of the main reasons that I got this job. So it really is true. I've heard a bunch of people say this on different forums. Definitely call back jobs. Sometimes they're, they don't look at it, or your resume just gets, tossed under the giant stack of other resumes I have. I don't know why I'm doing this. Uh, but yeah, so definitely call and show some interest. Say something along the lines like, well, I read the description and I feel like my skill set matches well with the description, and I was just wondering if I could speak to a hiring manager. You know, something along those lines I think really helps out with finding a job, whether, you know, whatever job that you're going for, I definitely recommend to try that out. It's something that I've never tried before. I'm a pretty introverted person and I'm not very good on the phone, but yeah, it worked out for me this time. This is the first time I've done it, and after struggling for months, and I mean months, it was really difficult. Like the job hunting, job search is very depressing. It really is, and I'm glad it's over. So yeah, I guess that's it. I just wanted to come on here and let you all know that I got a developer job, that this is all worth it. If web development is what you want to do, go for it. You can become a self-taught web developer. You really can. And it's not impossible. If you work hard enough, it can happen. It really can. And, you know, that's being proven with a lot of people who, you know, started out, you know, not doing much, like started out working in a crappy retail job and, you know, ended up getting a much better job, with, you know, being in a much better place. Like anything's possible in life, but most importantly, do it if you're passionate about it. Do what you're passionate about, and that, I believe, is what is going to make you happiest in life.